Fall is one of my favorite times of year. Change is in the air. You get outside, you get out in nature, and you can just feel the changing of this season. It's also one of the best seasons to dial in on a weight loss path, and so I want to help you do that here. If we want to lose weight, something has to change. Wouldn't it be great if we could lose weight without having to change anything? But change is difficult, we fear it, we're looking for ways to avoid it. So when we get out in nature, especially in the fall, we can see the change happening all around us, and we can realize that change is natural. Change is part of a natural cycle. It's happening throughout every season, in the fall so beautifully with the leaves changing. Change is natural, and when we look to nature, we see it happens in its own season. Nature doesn't resist change. Nature is flowing through a process of change. And so if we want to lose weight naturally, we need to start aligning ourselves with natural cycles and processes. Fall's an incredible season to start doing it because just the wisdom of nature that we can see out here. Fall, think about what animals are doing. They're storing up, they're getting ready for a lean season. In nature, energy goes in cycles throughout the summer into the fall and then the lean months of the winter. Trees are doing the same thing, right? They've had their leaves out, they're collecting energy all summer, and then they're sending that down into the roots, store it away to power them for the winter that we know is coming. So we want to start getting in a cycle like this to realize, okay, the body is mirroring that sort of natural cycle. The body is natural. The body has the same cycles. We can store up energy during times of abundance. Okay, the body's saving that for times like the winter, right? Like as the fall season is winding down, we can start opening up space, giving the body the opportunity to let that energy flow back out as part of a cycle. One of the things that's really become clear to me lately is that our body, in large measure, is like a mirror of the society. And we're all part of this industrial society. We have industrial culture, it's consumption culture, and that is kind of on a one-way track. Like the industrial system is just consuming more and more every year. It's not a natural cycle. And we have to say, you know, is this cycle really working well for us? Is it taking us to a more wholesome, healthy place? For our human body, what would it be like to mirror something different? You have to be very conscientious to do that. Help to get outside in nature. Look at the natural patterns of the world and say, okay, if we're part of that, like how do we start mirroring our behavior so that we're in alignment with that? Because a cycle like this, you know, never-ending expansion and consumption, okay? Doesn't it just feel out of balance, right? This is what is happening in our society and in our body. Things are out of balance. If you want to lose weight, you need to bring the system back into balance. Look to nature. Look to the flow of the seasons to bring that back into balance. Fall giving us that pattern. We don't have to stay stuck in that cycle of consumption. Give the body space. That's what it's doing. It's giving us energy to power the system during a lean season. And we can start looking at that as a gift. Give the body a gift means help it come back into balance. Start getting into more of a flow, and the body definitely reward you for it. Decouple, that's what I've been thinking lately. We need to decouple ourselves from a pattern of consumption that isn't really serving us. Open our mind, open the body up to some new thinking that will help us to embrace the natural cycles and patterns that the body really thrives on. I'd love to help you do that. I'm going to be doing live sessions all through the fall into the new year. Let's be new in the new year, and we have an opportunity every day to try our best, practice the practices that are going to actually help us do that. Moving our bodies in healthy ways, eating only natural, healthy foods that come from nature in a natural way. That's decoupling from the industrial system. And then getting outside helps us remember, take a deep breath, feel that cleansing breeze flowing through, open up some fasting space, give the body that gift of openness. I'll see you back here soon.